Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing great. I'm back today with another top 5 JRPG list, this time for the PSP. Now I absolutely loved the PSP. It was the first handheld system to truly feel like it brought console quality games on the go. Now out of the countless hours I spent on my old PSP, the number one genre I played was JRPGs. And the PSP had no shortage of them, and excellent ones at that. So let's get into it, my personal top 5 PSP JRPGs. Now please keep in mind, again, that this is my personal top 5, just my opinion, and that I haven't played every game, so give me your lists in the comments below. With that, number 5. We have Ys 6, the Arkham Piston. I love this game, and it's actually a game that I played way after it came out, only a couple years ago, but I think it really holds up. The game has quick and satisfying action combat that the Ys franchise is known for. You control the protagonist, Adol Christian, as he explores the island of Cannon and battles various enemies, using a combination of swordplay, dodging, and special skills. Then there's the narrative, which is engaging and gradually unfolds as players progress through the game. While the plot may not be the main focus of Ys 6, it provides enough intrigue to keep players invested throughout the adventure. The only negative I would mention is the unfortunate platforming sections, but through it all, Ys 6 is a game you have to try. Next, we have The Legend of Heroes 3: Song of the Ocean. This is an excellent JRPG, as well as the game my channel icon is from. This game is the predecessor of the even more fantastic Legend of Heroes Trails series, which encompasses the Sky, Crossbell, and the Cold Steel series. This game, though, is the third in the Legend of Heroes Gag-Harp trilogy, and my personal favorite of the three. The game can be played with no prior knowledge of the previous games, but it does add some cool moments if you do. The game has really fun characters with our lead Forte, his dog Jan, your childhood friend Una, and your grumpy yet wholesome grandfather McBain. The story starts off with Forte being trained as a musician by said grandfather, but one day a mysterious package arrives from McBain and he decides he still has one last adventure in him. So with Forte and the others joining him, the party sets off for the adventure of their collective lives. Now, the story is fairly typical JRPG fare, but I believe the characters make it well worth it. A bit of advice though, talk to all the NPCs, that's important. Now we move on to number 3. Yone d'Arc. The game combines historical moments with fantasy and follows the story of Yone d'Arc, a young girl who becomes a legendary figure during the 100 Years' War. The game is a tactical RPG in the vein of something like Final Fantasy Tactics. Now this is one of the best PSP games released. The game offers depth and replayability, with great gameplay mechanics, strategic battles, and character progression. The game encourages experimentation with character classes and skills, which can provide great replay value. There are also plenty of hidden secrets to find. This game is beautiful for a PSP game, with some amazing animated cutscenes. Now, on to number 2, which is Persona 2: Innocent Sin. Now, Persona 2: Innocent Sin is an absolutely fantastic game that definitely deserves a remake. Like, please Atlas, after the P3 remake and Persona 6, please remake this game. It has some of the most amazing characters of any game I've ever played. Period. With a fun and engaging story to boot. In this game, rumors turn into reality. There's crazy mysteries with a great villain in the Joker. And, I mean, this Joker, not that Joker. And I mean, at one point in the game, you literally fight Hitler, who's armed with an ancient holy spear. So, that should tell you all you need to know about this game. Play it. If you need to hear more though, check out my full video review, link in the description below. Now we've arrived at my number 1 PSP JRPG game of all time, Trails in the Sky. Yes, I mentioned it before in the list. This is the beginning of the Trails series that followed Falcom's Gag-Harp trilogy. This game is just something special. It improves everything from Falcom's early games and adds a whole bunch more. The combat is excellent, with you engaging enemies in a kinda zone area turn-based system. This is some of the best turn-based combat out there, and the best on the PSP. But where this game really shines is its characters and story. Trails in the Sky follows Estelle and Joshua, two young bracers who start off just fighting monsters and taking odd jobs, but slowly become embroiled in something far larger. These two are fun, and the world is one of the most realized worlds of any game I've played, with heapings of lore to find and NPCs that have hundreds of different dialogue. No joke, you start to learn random placement character names because each time you go to an area or do anything in the world, the NPCs react and talk about it. This is a must-play game, and one I can't sing its praises enough. So with that, please like, subscribe, comment your list down below, because it really helps the channel and lets me know people are enjoying these videos. Have a great day.